Hi, I'm Jon Myers, the world's best mediator. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to talk about the true battle, the true divisions in our societies, and what we can do about it. It's not the divisions we think about. Those are subsets of this larger division. Take a look on the other side. So I have this incredible 29-year journey that's really opened and exposed to me where the real cracks in society are, what the real challenges are, and how we can potentially repair them. And what it said to me is, that our divisions are not, racial or class or even Democrat or Republican. The real challenge has to do with people who want to see the world do well, which is most of us. And what I call this extreme narcissistic, even psychopathic energy that looks to take us down. One of the things that a lot of people have a lot of trouble with politically, it's in part why Donald Trump had a rise, is that people sense that a lot of our systems are not acting fairly. And I think that a relatively few, that, it's a psychology that is influencing, why things are being, why 79% of people feel that the Americans are not on the wrong track, and this kind of thing. What I've seen, are cracks at the core. 30 decades ago, when I went through a divorce process, and I had been raised with a civil rights background, and I saw that our legal system it's at times operating terribly. And I say this with love. I say I had a civil rights background from my father, and the work I did was economic opportunity, at stages of my career for young people and all this kind of thing. So, fairness is really in me. And I saw, when it came to divorce, and, our legal system is operating unfairly. And I set out to reform that and change that. And my point being that I really saw the challenges of society and this really kind of diabolical mindset that kind of controls parts of our systems. And I don't think that most people want that. That's what I'm getting at. I mean, it's just like a very selfish, controlling segment. I don't know entirely who's a part of it. Are there big, is there a big financial institute? But I think, again, that most of us want goodness, okay? Most of us, and that's why I teach purpose, to help people, through our training, coaching, and mediation. Look at the website. But most of us want goodness, purpose, living a sensible life in some way. And what we don't understand is it's a psychology that extreme narcissism, psychopathy, looks to take and wrangle and inflict harm, on other people. It looks to hurt people, and it's selfish, and it invariably, imbalances our system. So fairness is out the window. And that's where, I think you could get 70% of the population, at least in a calm moment, in a really calm moment, 90, if we were attacked by aliens or we had a greatest, societal challenge, you get 90% of people more to say, we need fairness. We need sensible actions. And that's where society is off right now. And so the key issue is to understand the psychology of the times. That's where I've developed the approach that goodness is strength, to help people understand that by developing our purpose, and B, by, having this goodness within, we can see that, look, I get it. C is that we get it. Everyone wants money. Everyone wants recognition. And I'm saying the best way to do that is through our goodness. Doesn't mean weakness, even, niceness. It means having a purpose, a courage to go forward and do the right thing in society. And that's where society is kind of thrown a kilter because, we see all these, people, millions of views here, they're earning lots of money on Instagram, whatever it be. And it's like, the way to really be successful in the long run is to be a societal champion, as we teach, is to develop your purpose, is to do things the right way and do it consistently over time. And that's what my life and work's about. So we're not understanding a very selfish energy is affecting society at its core, where maybe 10 or 20% who really want this devious energy are affecting the masses. 60, 70% of people. And we've got to restore that balance. We've got to move the psychology back to goodness is strength, back to helping people find their purpose, which is what I do, what I do on the website. So anytime you're saying, well, what's the real problem here? Is it a Democrat? Is it a Republican? Is it men? Is it women? No, it's people who don't want sensibility. It's people who don't have the will to cooperate. It's people who don't work with vision. Those are the true, I don't know if I'd call them enemies, but they're the opponents of a good and just society. So the aim is a good and just society. And that's what our work's about, building this cooperative, this courageous spirit, this win-win attitude that we're going to do better for most of us. And that's the true battle in society. That's the work I'm doing. So take a look at our work, and that's that.